All right, it's time to talk about XRP. In this video, we're going to talk about a particular company who has a ton of XRP on their balance sheet and the reason for that. We're also going to dive into what this means for the future of XRP, and let's talk more about some of the exchanges that have delisted XRP. When and how could they come back around to add XRP back to their offerings? And are we close to that? Will it happen before a lawsuit decision? Will it happen shortly after a lawsuit decision? We're going to try to tackle some of those questions in this video. So all I ask, make sure you guys hit the like button for me. Definitely helps get the word out. And if you like XRP, drop a comment down there and give me your thoughts on the ongoing lawsuit that has been happening since December 2020. Now, keep in mind, when this happened, it was then shortly thereafter that Coinbase and many of the other top exchanges decided to delist XRP from their platform. They didn't want the drama that came with it. And of course, nobody really understood why Ripple, the company behind XRP, was actually getting sued. So instead of, keeping it on their balance sheet, keeping it on their platform, they just went ahead and played it safe. And that was also at a time where everybody was trying to be in the good graces of the SEC. Of course, they still are, but what we knew then is a little bit different in terms of what we know now about how regulation has gone to this point. And it's crazy that that lawsuit is still going on, right? We haven't even gained any ground, at least not legal ground. I mean, some would say we're getting closer than ever for a decision. But check this out. Deaton, a pro XRP lawyer, admires the platform Uphold. And we talked about this on many occasions. It's one of the only places you can actually buy XRP on a centralized exchange. It's a New York-based company. Now, they decided to not delist XRP. And right now, here today, they're coming out with some crazy information. 1.05 billion XRP balance sheet. And Deaton says no wonder they're a big XRP fan. So a lot of the exchanges now showing their proof of reserves. I think this is a great practice. I think it's something that we're owed as investors because, guys, let's just face it, when you hold your crypto on exchange, it's not your crypto, right? Like, you don't have the keys. You're just hoping that when you go ahead and want to get your money, that they'll have your money for you, right? So they're basically just lending it to you. Now, it does help to see the proof of reserves, right? Knowing that every asset that customers own is backed one-to-one certainly gives you a better feeling. I know I would feel better, but I don't hold a lot of my crypto, any of my crypto now on centralized exchanges. Every once in a while, just a little bit of a trading account here or there on like a Bybit or something like that. Link down below in the description if you're interested in that. But other than that, all my exchanges on the DeFi side, right? Or all my cryptos on the DeFi side. I'm pretty much all the way off of exchanges right now for the time being. But yesterday, Uphold's head of research, Dr. Martin Hisbeck, shared the company's proof of reserves, showing that the exchange holds a whopping $1.71 billion worth of assets in reserves, and Uphold also has an obligation of $1.69 billion. So that's good. Interestingly enough, XRP accounts for $1.05 billion of Uphold's assets. That is crazy. The obligation is right there as well, meaning that's what they owe out to their customers right now. So that is good that it's one-to-one. So this gives you a good feeling as an XRP holder. If you're holding it over on Uphold, this is a good thing because if and when XRP starts mooning next month, right, or the month after, or whenever that day comes, that you can actually get your funds, right? You can get your money when you want it. So reacting to this development, again, Deaton said Uphold's balance sheet for XRP shows why the exchange has remained a huge fan. And again, it's interesting because Uphold has consistently thrown its weight behind XRP ever since the SEC sued Ripple back in December of 2020. Most of the exchanges, as I mentioned in the top of the video, and some of the most regulated exchanges in the United States, Coinbase and Kraken, they decided to halt XRP trading very, very early, right? And as reported in April, Uphold said it never delisted XRP. The company showed proof that it holds now over 2 billion XRP in its reserve. Most people fear that Uphold could face sanctions from the SEC for supporting XRP secondary market trading. Nothing has really come of that. It's been pretty quiet on that front. The exchange noted that the coin meets its listing criteria and basically said, you know what, we're going to do what we want to do. Now, last month, Uphold unveiled two interesting services for XRP enthusiasts as well. As reported, Uphold unveiled a customizable over-the-counter, or OTC, trading platform for XRP, among some other crypto assets as well. And their XRPL-based non-custodial wallet, XUMM, partnered up with Uphold to enable users to purchase XRP actually using their debit or credit card. So we shall see how this plays out, but it is good to know that if you're holding your XRP on a centralized exchange, and that's the way you'd like to do it, and if it happens to be on Uphold, that they actually have your money, right? When you actually want to turn that back into fiat. So that'll be something we'll be monitoring and tracking, of course. And of course, the bigger issue here is the lawsuit at large. What does this mean for it? And where are we with it? It's kind of at a stalemate, right? I mean, at last check, we're kind of waiting to see what Judge Torres kind of comes up with next. There's an outside chance this thing could go to the Supreme Court level. I've read that on multiple different articles and things like that. It's pretty early for that, I think, right now, but we'll see kind of how it plays out and what's next. And really, we're kind of waiting to see what Judge Torres is going to say. And that'll kind of, lead us into the next instance in this ongoing lawsuit that is that started back in December 2020. Can you believe it's been going on that long? And we're waiting. We're anxiously waiting because we know that this is going to have major ripple effects. Yes, pun intended, on the entire crypto market. So that's what I've got for you guys. Appreciate you so much, and very grateful for every single one of you out there. Hopefully you subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.